When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this.
Hey guys, welcome back to the vlogs. Thought I'd just do a bit of a day in the life. A bit of a tough session, that one. It's my children's training splits at the moment. I'm doing about 4 or 5 runs, and then 3 weight sessions, upper body, 1 lower body, and then 1 sort of full body. And then those sessions that we just do there, usually about 36-40 minutes of sort of conditioning. And then, yeah, that's kind of my training splits at the moment. Just heading into winter now on the Gold Coast and starting to feel like it. So I think we've got about a week of rain. But heading towards couple goals, got a half marathon in 4 or 5 weeks just to do a bit of a run through, and then Goldie Marathon July the 6th, so working towards that, which is going to be cool. Like I said, never done a marathon before, so pretty excited about that. But besides that, kind of just been working, like a lot of consulting, a lot of planning for YKTR, was shifting a lot of things. One thing that we did that's pretty cool is we created a private VIP group with our higher spending customers. We've invited them in, just asking them a bunch of different questions, or what they think looks cool, or what they're like from the past, and just getting that really good customer feedback from like some of our most loyal customers. And then I've also, if you bought 5 to 9 merch in the past, how long have we been going for? 6 months, 5 months. Invited you into a group where we just talk about training and nutrition, and people are sharing like recipes and what they're all doing and goal setting. So that's pretty cool. We've got about 90 to 100 members in there already. We've got a pretty big email list for the 5 to 9 already, but just wanted to create like a private group where we can sort of just jump on and hang out. Like Instagram's like pretty messy at the moment. It's all built around algorithms and paid advertising, and like we don't really follow anyone with our YKTR page. So to create a group or community where you just sort of hang out with the boys, and I haven't met most of these people to be honest, but just learn off them from training wise, weights, what everyone's eating for breakfast, just small stuff like that. So it's been pretty cool. I'm enjoying that, but also I'm going to let those guys pick our next collections and merch as well. So I might open it up to people that haven't bought from YKTR, but if you're bought 5 to 9, check your email. There should be a link and you'll get invited into that. And I sort of think that's the way moving forward. Like, you know, everything's about being inclusive at the moment. I think for fans or customers, they want exclusive stuff. They want to feel a part of something that's just not, hey, Instagram, let's put some Facebook ad spend behind this and let's shove marketing down your throat. I think building communities offline, even though it is still online, but off socials is going to be a cool play moving forward. So if you run a brand, do something like that. I've been doing it for 3 or 4 days. It's been good. Behind the scenes, finally shifting all our stuff up to Gold Coast. We had a mix up. Obviously, if you guys are in the YKTR, we just got rid of everything for like $30 because our supplier sent it to the new spot. So had to get rid of all that warehouse stuff, which was a fucking nightmare. But moving into our next stuff now, the Basketball Forever stuff's going to be launching pretty soon. Still doing all the stuff with Jai Oputaya. He's got a fight that's getting announced pretty soon. So a few exciting things that are happening. But probably the thing I sort of struggle with in content creation is like, I think my life's boring. Like I go to gym now, I'm home, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I have a shower, I'll work for 3 or 4 hours and then have a little break and then sort of go. So like there's times I pick up my vlog camera, I'm like, fuck, my life's actually boring. But just want to keep documenting, because the type of content I like watching is this type of content where you sort of just follows them through the day and it's not so super over polished. So yeah, we'll just keep dragging you around. All right, gonna have a shower, finish this coffee, see you at work. All right, so it's been a pretty crazy couple of weeks. Like over the past 2 weeks, kind of just been looking through all our data as a brand. A lot of the times you can sort of guess what's working and what's not working, but not also just looking at all our own data, getting customers to come in, that giving us feedback. It's actually been really interesting, and it sort of paints a very clear picture of what you need to be doing in the past to move forward. And I think about this a lot, like recently, where I think a lot of the best brands that are killing it right now, they have a very simple offering. Like what they sell is really basic, or it suits their brand, and they don't go too wide. I think a lot of brands, and us included, I've talked about this in the past, is where
we've got caught where we're just trying to be everything for everyone: activewear, outerwear, hoodies, t-shirts, denim, undies, you know, and just starts to get a little bit messy. I think the customer's too educated right now to not fall for it. But the customer's too educated now with e-commerce, where they don't just buy everything top to bottom like some people, diehard fans, would. But a lot of people understand that, like, all right, cool, if I want a blank t-shirt, I go here. If I want a hoodie, I go here. If I want this type of short, I go here. So they're happy to shop around now because they understand it. And there's always going to be a case where, like, brands, or there's diehard customers where they'll just buy top to bottom. And a great example of that is probably G'd Up. Like, their customer base is so loyal to that brand where they'll just go top, bottom, hat, and it all sort of matches up. But I think when you start to study other brands, you start looking at what they do, it sort of paints a really clear picture. And when I do consulting for other brands, and this is the advice I give them. So we've been looking through all our data over the past 2-3 weeks, just trying to paint a very clear picture on who we want to be and where we want to go moving forward. And I know we've rebranded with 5 to 9, which is fucking something I'm so passionate about. Just that morning part's so important to me. But it's like, when we look at your data, like what actually sells, what actually works. When you look at content, what actually sells, what actually works. And you can just sort of roll from there. So it's been cool. Now, I've been reaching out to some of our VIP members, and a few things that basically our Chase hoodies have been our best sellers ever. And to the fact that we don't always have those available for people is kind of bad on us as a business, because I still get people hitting me up for Chase hoodies. But at that time when we were releasing Chase hoodies, I was like trying to be in and out, where you create demand and it's in and out. But it's such a great hoodie that you can rock at any time of the year. And also just playing around and getting back into really cool fabrics. We tested out a high quality fabric on our black label stuff last year. Didn't really do too well. But like our very first elastane fabric, and we used to call it like doozy material because we didn't even know what it was at the time, or I didn't know what it was at the time. Just really worked for us. So just looking at some core colorways that are going to work. What I've been doing with 5 to 9 is also just focusing on key color palettes. So in activewear, black is usually your best seller, but also having some really cool colors that sort of support it and supplement it around it. And then once you understand your customers, once you understand who you are, once you understand your data, once you understand fabrics, mapping out a whole year doesn't actually become that hard because you know what works. Now, bit of a tip for you guys here, like if you want to level up in the clothing spaces, like you probably need to focus on 2-3 fabrics or 2-3 core products that really make your business cool. And then after that, just double down. And then once you know it works, you just go all in. And an example of this is like hats. We pre-sold hats last week or the week before and put them online, and they kind of just sold out straight away. So we know the data is there for hats to kill it, because it was such a sick hat. I've been rocking mine heaps that we're like, all right, cool. We've got a winner here. Let's double down on that and maximize it while we can. So that's kind of been my morning. This morning it is 12:30 and I'm probably going to go for a run pretty soon. So I think I've got a 45-minute run, which will be about 7-8 Ks, and then come back in and smash out some more work. So exciting. Back into Chase Hoods pretty soon. Tidying up our t-shirt program, and then going all in on hats, and then really focusing on activewear, which is my favorite part. If you're part of the 5 to 9 crew, go in there. I've started dropping in samples. I want you guys to pick some 5-panel hats. I'll give you an example of what they look like. And then also, I've been diving deep back into school. Like, I love sort of helping as many people as I can. So I'm building out some digital products for, I'm going to build out some online programs that are just going to be ebooks that people can buy, where they can teach you how to build a personal brand if you're a sports person, if you're a gym owner, all that sort of stuff pretty soon. So it's probably the stuff I love doing the most, eh? I think I do it well. Like, don't want to sound cocky, but yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to show you these designs. Actually, I'm not going to show you. If you're part of the 5 to 9 crew, go on our private page, go check them out. Let's go for a run. Oh guys, I'm going to quickly wrap this vlog up now, but I'm going to want to challenge myself content-wise in the month of April and try and podcast or vlog 5 times a week, so all throughout the week. So let me know if you're keen on that. But also, just got these trackie samples in. If you like the straight cut, let me know down below. We'll get them made for you. But until then, see you next vlog.